going to go ahead and find a range of a quadratic function. There's going to be a couple of examples here. There's a part A and a part B. And in part A, we're given a g of x. So we want to find the range of g of x. Now you got to remember the range is actually the set of all output values. Okay, or the set of all outputs. In this case, remember the outputs are the y values. For part A, they are the g of x values. We're going to find this by completing the square and finding the vertex. So let's find the vertex. What we're trying to do is get g of x in this form, a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. That involves completing the square. G of x is equal to x squared minus 8x. I'm going to put the plus 12 a little bit farther out. I'm going to go ahead and complete the square here with this x squared minus 8x. Take the number 8 divided by 2, you get 4. Add 16 here. But we're really not going to add 16. We're going to add 0. So we're going to add 16 and then subtract 16. Now we change the look of this function. X minus 4 quantity squared. And then plus 12 minus 16 is simply subtract 4. Because this is a parabola going up, how do I know this is going up? A here is 1, which is positive. This parabola is going up. So there's a minimum y value, and then the rest has to go higher than that, because that's the minimum. So if I wrote this in interval notation, I would write a bracket on the y-axis and point an arrow going like this, right? And of course, shade everything in between. Now, we already know what that minimum value is. It's actually -4. So this is going to go from -4 to infinity. That is not an 8. That's actually the infinity symbol. Except I wrote it the wrong way. I wrote -4 the wrong way. So let me change this. My -4 is written the wrong way. My -4 should have been written this way. Like that. The vertex, if you're wondering, the vertex is actually parentheses 4, comma, -4. And this -4 here is matching to that one. We need to write the range in interval notation. So the range in interval notation is bracket -4 all the way up to infinity. And then we could close that infinity, put a open parentheses on that infinity. Remember, infinity is a concept. It is not a number. Or you could say it's a symbol, but it's definitely not a number. Go ahead and try to do part B on your own. Remember, for part B, you're completing the square. You could pause the video and then unpause it to check your answer. When you're completing the square here, you take the 6 divided by 2, which you get 3, and then you square it. So you end up subtracting 27 at first by doing that. So you want to balance it by adding 27 back. You actually subtracted 27 first. Let's simplify f of x. F of x is now the function -3, x plus 3 quantity squared minus 2. This time, the parabola is actually pointing down. This time the a value is -3, which is less than 0. So your parabola is actually concave down, and if it's concave down, then you have a maximum value. So if you're reading these values along the y-axis, you would actually have an arrow starting way down there, and then you shade all the way up to the maximum value. And we just need to find that maximum value. That maximum value is -2. So there's the negative infinity symbol. You might need to rotate your head 90 degrees to your left. And then over here is just -2. It's right there. Once again, there's the negative infinity symbol. So what is the range? What is the set of all outputs for f of x? We're going to write the interval notation, parentheses, negative infinity, comma, up to -2. We include -2 by writing a bracket. Ah, gorgeous. And so there's the range of f of x. You'll see me write things like this as well. I would actually write the range of g is equal to -4 to infinity. That's another way of writing it. That's a little bit more descriptive. Over here, this would be what? The range of f is equal to negative infinity up to -2 with a bracket. Once again, that notation is very descriptive. That's an advanced notation that I use. Feel free to use it.